Welcome back to Keep It Real Boxing. This is CypherBox. So it was announced today in a press conference that Tyson Fury will be making his ring return on June the 9th, which is great to hear. You know, we've all been waiting and kind of speculating, etc., as to when Tyson Fury will start making his comeback. You know, he's done a great job in getting himself back into shape. You know, he looks in good condition, and quite clearly he's now ready to knock off the ring rust and start getting back into competitive fights. Eventually, obviously, right now he's looking at tune-up fights. He has stated, he did an interview with IFL TV, and in that interview he stated that he's going to be fighting 4 times this year, and that's just to kind of knock off the ring rust, get himself back into the routine of boxing again regularly. Also get himself in better conditions before he starts taking on the bigger fights. It was also announced that he's re-signed with Frank Warren as his promoter. So he signed up a new promotional contract with him. Now, he didn't go into too much detail, but he said, Kugan Cassius asked him, what was the reason for signing with Frank Warren, because Eddie Hearn was interested in signing Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury gave a few reasons to that. He said he mentioned an unnamed broadcaster who clearly looks like they're going to be financially backing Tyson Fury. It will be interesting to see who that is or what that deal looks like. Not only that, he also stated that the reason he didn't sign up with he wouldn't sign with Matchroom Boxing was because Matchroom's focus, all of its focus is on Anthony Joshua. You know, that he would have to play second fiddle to Anthony Joshua at Matchroom Boxing. And he wasn't knocking it. He said rightfully so, that's their biggest earner, that's their superstar on Matchroom. So he said, I understand that. He goes, I will play second fiddle to him if I signed with Matchroom Boxing because AJ's the star over there. He goes, he was saying here with Frank, he says, I'm the number one priority when it comes to heavyweight boxing on Frank Warren's team or promotional company. So that's the reason why he didn't sign with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing. He went with Frank Warren because got him a good deal with a parent broadcaster. I wonder what that's all going to be about, because he wasn't giving too much away. And he also stated that with Frank Warren and Frank Warren Promotions, Box Nation, etc., he'll be the priority heavyweight there. Whereas at Matchroom, like I said, he'll have to play second fiddle, as he said, to Anthony Joshua. And he wasn't knocking it or trying to slate Anthony Joshua or Eddie Hearn for that. He goes, it just makes sense in terms of business. It does make sense. But the best thing is, it's great to see him back. Obviously, we need to see, he needs a few fights. Obviously, he needs a few fights just to get himself back into ring shape, I suppose, fighting shape, if you want to call it. But, we have to wait and see what kind of Tyson Fury returns still. So, I think it's great because he brings another character into boxing. I think boxing needs him. I think heavyweight division needs him. Like I said, I like boxing, with different type of characters. I don't like to see the same boring old characters. Everyone, AJ's got his thing where he likes to be Mr. Professional. You got Deontay Wilder, who's got a big gob on him and likes to shout from the rooftop. You got Tyson Fury now, who's outspoken, but I think funny a little bit, on the funny side as well, a bit comical. You got Dillian White, another character. So I could go on, and I'm just talking about the heavyweight division. That's just in the heavyweight division. We've got plenty of them in boxing. But like I said, it's great he's back because I like characters in boxing. I like different personalities in boxing. It brings something else to the sport. In terms of, will we see the same Tyson Fury that we did before his 2 or 3 year layoff? That's a question we're just going to have to wait and see, really. Tyson, his last fight was against when he beat Wladimir Klitschko and took the unified belts off him, and became unified champion. Unfortunately, because of his personal circumstances, all the things that went wrong, he lost all of that. He's coming back to try and regain that, clearly. The question is, will he be the same Tyson Fury he was before all of that? Will he be the same Tyson Fury that fought Wladimir Klitschko? And it's one of those things, I can't predict it. I can't predict it. I think Tyson Fury is a really good boxer. I enjoy watching him fight. End of the day, I'm a boxing purist at heart, so I do enjoy 12-round technical fights. I've got nothing wrong with that at all. I know a lot of you out there just prefer the knockouts and this and that, etc. But I don't mind a good technical fight. But I think, you know, it's a good question to ask, and the only way we're going to get the answer to that question is we're going to have to wait and see. We'll see how he does with these tune-up fights, and then we'll see when he goes up to against more stiffer competition. We'll see how he does then. Not only that, Antonio Tarver put a tweet out today. I haven't actually screenshotted it or anything, but I did see it. And he basically asked Tyson Fury, where's my contract? If you remember, about a month or two ago, I think it was, Tyson Fury put something up on Instagram where he said to Shannon Briggs and Antonio Tarver that he was going to send them out contracts. So be expecting it. And Antonio Tarver came back and said today, where's my contract, Tyson? So it'll be interesting to see if that fight gets made later on, you know, down the line, or even the Shannon Briggs fight. But like I said, you know, it's great to see him back. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually quite excited that he's back. The question is, has he still got it left? Has he still got it in him to deliver what he did before? That's the question. I'm not saying he can't do that. I don't want anyone jumping on here saying, oh, you're knocking Tyson. I'm not knocking Tyson. But it is an important question to ask. Has he still got it? You know? Has he still got what he showed us against Wladimir Klitschko? Has he got that kind of performance still left in him? And I'm looking forward to watching it and finding out. Okay, one more thing just before I sign off. Kugan Cassius also asked Tyson Fury whether him signing to Frank Warren makes the fight later on down the line with Anthony Joshua more difficult. And he said, no, I don't think it does. If in actual fact, I think it makes it, you know, it makes it probably a little bit easier. And when he was asked, what do you mean? He said, well, because of the broadcasters that's going to be backing me, I have a lot more money behind me. Basically what he was saying, he had a lot more money behind him, which means, I'm guessing he means that he's in a better position to kind of negotiate that fight, in terms that he's got a lot more financial backing behind him in terms of this secret broadcaster deal he has. I mean, anyway, you know, thinking way ahead of ourselves here anyway, you know, at the end of the day, the AJ fight is way down the line if it happens. And remember, he's got to look good in his comeback. So he's got to have his tune-up fights. He says he's going to fight 4 times a year this year. He's then got to go and have some couple of competitive fights and then take on Anthony Joshua. So that's way down the line, I think, personally. I don't think, you know, it might happen next year somehow, I don't know. But it's a fight that's way down the line. But it'll be a fight that I would want to see. I'm sure the rest of you would agree with that. But like I said, you know, right now he just needs to focus on coming back and getting himself back in the ring, knocking off the ring rust and trying to find his old form. And that's the most important thing. Alright guys, let me know what you think, of course, of Tyson Fury's comeback. As always guys, like, share and subscribe. Until next time, this is Cypherbox reminding you to keep it real.